Hi, my name is Taylor Shanklin and I'm with PT Solutions Physical Therapy. Today we will be going through a warm-up video in cooperation with the Strut Your Mutt virtual race benefiting the Blue Ridge Humane Society. On my right you'll see Tayroon and this is Danger, and they will be my two lab assistants today as I go through a series of active dynamic warm-ups in preparation for a moderate to high intensity physical activity. What we are attempting to do is get our heart rate up and get oxygenated blood to our tissues, including the muscles that will be helping to support us during this physical activity. Join me as we start the warm-up.
For the upcoming movements, I recommend either choosing a distance allotment or a time allotment for each of the next 10 exercise warm-up activities. For the first one, we're going to be doing a jog. We're going to be using a 10-meter field turf. What I would recommend is approximately 30 seconds or 50 yards per movement. For the second movement, we're going to do a high knee skip. Watch as I'm returning as my knee comes up. That's going to help propel my heel and toe off of the floor. For the next one, we're going to do high heels. As you're going down, I want you to feel your heel kick up towards your bottom. Don't force it. We want to let the quadriceps lengthen without overstressing them. For the next warm-up exercise, we're going to do high knees. What I want you to do is feel your weight drive from the toe up through the knee, bringing your knee up as high as you can comfortably. For the next exercise, what we're going to do is an alternating leg swing. As if you're a professional football kicker, you're gonna take your leg up as far as you can comfortably. Remember, as we do a higher volume of repetitions, we should feel an increase in the range of motion, but it's nothing that we need to force. What you'll also see is after I kick, we'll do a 1, 2, 3 step and then kick with the other leg. So kick, 1, 2, 3, kick. For the next one, we're going to do a pull-up knee to chest. That's gonna help lengthen our gluteals while working the calf on the leg we're standing on to help propel ourselves upwards. Next one, we're gonna do an alternating shuffle. I'm gonna face the same direction the whole time. That way on the way down, I'm pushing off on my right foot, and when coming back, I'll be pushing off on my left foot. To make this a little bit more challenging, we can keep our heels elevated for the entirety of the time. A little bit. To make working laterally a little bit more challenging, we can cross over our leg forward and back. That can be called crossovers, karaoke has many names. What you're gonna do is going forward, cross back. For the next exercise, we're gonna work on opening the hip up. So if you picture my hips, I'm gonna open up at a 90-degree angle, tap 2, 3, open up, tap 2, 3, similar to pulling the knee to chest and the leg swing, just to keep a rhythm, trying to keep on the toes, and then also elevating the heels and continuing to work on getting the heart rate up. For the last one, we're gonna work on closing our hips to be able to change direction. This one, we're actually gonna alternate about 180-degree spin, facing one direction, pivoting on the stance leg, swinging around to the other. Transitioning from left to right, again, will be that 1, 2, 3. You might be able to hear me say audibly. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Thank you to Strut Your Mutt virtual race, benefiting the Blue Ridge Humane Society for allowing PT Solutions to participate in this virtual warm-up video education. In summary, a warm-up is a great activity to increase our heart rate, increase the blood flow and oxygen to our muscles and surrounding tissues, and prepare the muscles for any light, moderate, or high intensity physical activity. You can choose any type of exercise that helps to get that heart rate up. I want you to think about the time that you have allotted for this warm-up prior to physical activity. Other things to think about and consider are, what is the heart rate you would like to get up to prior to the physical activity, or the rate of your perceived exertion you want to utilize prior to that activity. Perceived exertion can be utilized on a scale of 1 to 10, and there's a lot of great information out there on what your target heart rate might be based on the rate and difficulty you want to exert during your exercise. If you have any further questions, you can utilize ptsolutions.com or any other medical provider in your region. Thank you to my wonderful assistants, Danger and Tayroon, who has now walked away, and I hope you have a wonderful race.